Hello gardening friends, welcome to the Weekend Gardener. I'm John Dromgoole. You ever try to grow squash in your garden and it just doesn't make because the squash vine borer gets in there? The squash vine borer is this moth that lays its egg, and then the larval stage eats up the middle of it and the whole thing collapses before you get much squash. That's disappointing. And there's a way to do this now, though. There's a couple ways of doing it. The farmers plant in mass, and that way, and they're overplanting actually, and so they don't seem to have the problem. Maybe you can solve that problem at your home by putting up a sign that says squash for sale. Otherwise, you're going to have to do something else. And this is a micro mesh. This has been out for a couple of years now. Micro mesh is a very fine fabric here, a plastic type fabric, UV treated so it lasts many, many years. And we drape it over these cages. This is a support made out of rebar, but there's some made out of plastic also. And either way, the PVC pipes support them too. And what we'll do is drape this over that, and then we'll use these clamps to hold it down. Now, it's important to allow the bees to pollinate it, so on occasion you have to open it up early in the day and late in the day for the pollination, or you do it yourself. But now we have squash again. We weren't having squash for several years because of the problem, and now we have squash again. Look how pretty it is. Matter of fact, remember the hailstorm recently? Well, the hailstorm just tore up the whole garden. But where we had this material, you can see the leaves, the hail didn't touch it at all. Otherwise, it would have been shredded and we would have been starting over again. Right down here is where the squash vine borer comes in and destroys the plant. So this prevents that. You can use this on your tomato cages and other plants in the garden to keep insects off of them too. This year, instead of using some sort of an insecticide, why not consider the micro mesh to keep bugs off of your plants in your garden? For the Weekend Gardener, I'm John Dromgoole. I'll see you next time.